going on, guys? So this is our house here. Sun's just about to go down, so a little bit darker here, but been spending the last week just getting the house, nice and ready to start hosting guests. And so now I'm pleased to announce that we've got it online, and we're gonna be hosting guests here real soon, so looking forward to that. But this house is it's really beautiful. We've been spending some time clearing the ground here, and we're getting more ready to do farming, to have like different crops that we're going to be using. I think in my last video I showed some of the yucca, and had the guy, my worker, working on this today, cleaning this, and can't quite see it, but this whole area has been planted for yucca. Grows up in about 4 or 5 months, and then you can take it, and it's really good. It's like potatoes basically. And so yeah, like we're gonna be having a lot of things going on here once we get some more guests coming out and supporting this property and some of the things that we're looking to do out here. And it's just been real beautiful. Had the family out here. We had about 10 people in the house, and there's been some really interesting wildlife. There's these huge marine iguanas that were just out here sunning themselves on the shores. They kind of like this area because it's it's all clear and clean. And we've got like a hawk that comes around here. Just the wildlife here is incredible. There's about once a month, you see dolphins out here. Haven't seen them, maybe in the last month or two, but I saw them actually when we were in the city in an area I didn't intend to see them there. So yeah, this place has been really beautiful, and I've just been kind of trying to get things ready for when we eventually do start having people come and stay out here. And I'm gonna have some guys do a little bit more work tomorrow. They're gonna be they built this in about this little kind of roof area. Maybe I'll put like a bench or a table underneath here, just so you can kind of wait. So you can kind of see like there's a boat coming right now. And so the ones that are essentially going, this direction, downriver, those are the ones that are heading into the city. And but these waves, they really crash and cause. You can see that there. That's what causes a lot more erosion on this. You can see just unfortunately that's one of the things we're gonna have to deal with here, and that might cause this house for the shoreline to inch closer and closer to the house. I mean, I think I've lost maybe like about 4 or 5 meters, because we used to have the first casita was out here. So you can see this boat right out here. If I wanted to wave it down and head into the city, I can. But yeah, the shoreline was a little bit further out. So this erosion, that we're dealing with is going to be something that we're going to try to see, what we can do. It's pretty bad, like right here. But maybe by planting some different things. Someone had reached out to me and given me a great recommendation. This a certain type of grass that grows and makes really long roots and such. So maybe I need to find something a little bit more like that. That can really take roots and kind of slow down the erosion. But what I'm going to have the guys do tomorrow is just got my chainsaw fixed, and we've got some big trees out here that we're going to be cutting down. They're not really good for anything in terms of lumber or using the wood. So we're going to chop them up and kind of put them along the shoreline, and hopefully that will kind of slow the erosion down. But this area right here, these trees right here, these are the ones we're going to cut down, and we're going to clear this area for corn. My neighbor, he planted corn last year and did really well. That wasn't even last year. It was probably about like 7-8 months ago. And those corn grows super fast here, and I mean it's ready to harvest in like 4 or 5 months. I think it was what it was. I mean it was, I was amazed at how fast the corn grew. And once we get the corn harvested on my land, we're going to look at maybe getting like 100 chickens or so. Maybe not 100, but I want to get a lot of chickens because I want to have a lot of eggs, a lot of meat. My neighbor, he just got some they call it chancho, which is like these, basically just like a big pig, and but it's kind of like a hairier pig, I guess. But he built a little space for that, and we might do something like that. But I guess it's perhaps not the best thing to eat if you're trying to really be more in tune with your spirituality. They kind of say to stay away from pork. So I don't know, but it could offer some meat that potentially we could use to either sell or feed to our workers, or I don't really know, but I wanted to have some different options out here. I think chickens is going to be the way to go in the beginning. So yeah, this is what I've been building out here, and looking to expand this even more, and get another house going eventually. But I think before that, we're going to get a maloca, like a space to drink ayahuasca, because most of the people that are going to be coming out here, that's going to be one of their primary interests. Even when I had my space, my apartment in the city, and I was renting it out, all of the guests that were staying with me, that was one of the primary reasons they were here, was to do more of the plant medicines. So I might be building one a little bit, maybe not like a grand one just yet, but maybe just one that's a little bit more quick and fast. Maybe put it up in a few days or something, just a space that we can use. And there's a shaman that lives down the road. I could probably contract him and have him do some of the ceremonies. And yeah, so just really liking it out here. It's been real peaceful. I love sleeping out here at night. I mean, it's very tranquil. I just it's like, this is my first house. This house has been a lot of challenges and things that I've been dealing with in my past have kind of all led to me finally having a house that I can call my own, and a place that we can survive out here if the world goes crazy, like many are predicting could happen in the future. There's a lot of protection here. If you're trying to get out of the cities, this is going to be a great place to go. And so I'm just thankful that we're finally able to get things where we need to go, and I'm looking forward to having guests come stay with us out here. And I know there's been a few people that have reached out to me, like, once I have a place ready to go, they wanted to come down. So yeah, it's it's pretty much ready. I think the only thing we're going to add is like right here, it's you can see it's like got a little opening. We're going to build another platform right here and put a space for hammocks. And one of the things I noticed when we were having a big dinner with our family, we need a space where we can put a table and have 10, 12 people that are able to eat at a table. And so we're going to build a space for that, because we were doing it right there on the deck and there wasn't quite enough space for everyone. And it also is a little bit closer to the shore for people that are going to be waiting for boats to take into the city. So the sunset's not as brilliant as it has been in some nights. Like last night was amazing. It was just so beautiful. One of the reasons why I bought this property is I wanted a west facing view, so you can see the the sunsets. And some of the sunsets out here have been just amazing. And so yeah, I'm really liking living out here. Eventually I'm going to need to get a boat, so I'm going to You know, there's some guys that build these types of boats, these longer boats that you know, have like a little bit of a, what they call a pecky motor on it. And you know, the problem I think I have is I don't really have a natural port. There's a little bit of an inlet right here where the water kind of goes in a little bit. You can see there. But yeah, these are the common types of boats that you have here, and you know, these guys, some of these guys, that's what they do for work. They drive it back and forth to the port, picking people up and taking them out. So you don't need a car. You don't need, well, there's nowhere to put a car, but don't need a motorcycle. They have motor cars out here. But yeah, you know, it's you know, it's nice living out here in nature, and so yeah, looking forward to giving you guys some more insights with this, and you know, now that I think that things are a little bit more settled, and we've got some clarity with the house, because you know, we just recently moved in. I'm going to be able to focus a little bit more on some of my passions with crypto, and looking at, you know, some different opportunities for that as well. So looking forward to bringing you guys more in-depth knowledge and you know, insights with crypto projects that I'm going to be looking to get into. I think one of the issues is, you know, just not quite having disposable income to really get into it. Kind of a bag holder on some projects that I got into, and just waiting for some of those to recover. And some of them are starting to do a little bit better, so I'm thankful for that. So yeah, but anyways, that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.